Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for being with me today. I hope you are well. Right then, we're back in Bianco Zoo working on our penguin habitat again. I'm recording this immediately after the last episode in which we built our stairway over here leading up to the indoor area of the penguins. So really happy with how this all looks. Not finished yet, still some more bits and pieces that I want to do around here, including something in this area here, but I don't know what. Right, but first I'm just going to crack on up here because I want to put in some plants along here. So let's have a look. How did I do this? The hedges were their own building. So let's come in and edit that. So obviously I haven't put that last episode out yet, so I have no idea whether you liked what I did or not, but I'm going to assume that you did. I'm confident that you would have liked what I did there. But who knows? Right, so along here I want to do some palms, I think, along here. I've got a bit of an idea of roughly what I want it to look like. Tell you what, just to speed up the process a bit, let's do 4 at a time like that. That's better, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this quite simple because you've got to consider that somehow they've got to maintain this from a realism point of view. They would have to get up here and maintain these things, so there wouldn't be intricate plants up here like a complicated flower bed or shrubbery or whatever. So yeah, it would be very simple. So that is how we will keep it. Just a few nice palms that they could water with some long watering hoses or something like that. Just realised I left a little gap there, haven't I? Need to fill that in. Still not sure what I'm doing around the back of this building yet, so there may come a time when I put more detailing on this building because it doesn't look great like it is. Okay, let's duplicate these along here as well. There's a bit more room here actually, so I might get some bigger trees along here. So the reason that they would have palms up here, logically I would say, is because they would require much less watering than, for example, cypress. Beautiful, okay. Great, let's have a look then. What have we got palm wise? So mainly small ones, but yeah, obviously not them. But what I'm thinking is a couple of bigger ones, so where you've got gaps between the windows. So you could have excuse me, I think oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I almost said I think I'm about to sneeze before I sneezed. So this is the sort of thing I was thinking of. Unfortunately, that's going to have to go right to the front there. What does that look like, though? I don't mind that, actually. Let's just come out and... Yeah, I don't mind that, because it does work like that. Do I want them between every window or not? That's the question. And then what I could do is, see, I do like that. And then here you've got potentially room for bigger ones. But no, I don't think it would look right if I put bigger ones on, would it? No, let's stick with the same ones here. So along the front of the building, we've got big ones. I think along this side I would probably have smaller ones. Actually, would I probably still have one more on the corner there as well, I reckon. Let's double check. Again, obviously when I turn them they'll look a bit more realistic. Yeah. Yep. I like that. So I think logically let's maneuver these, and I think they should fit nicely over here. Yes, they do. Good. Not a lot of space for them back here, unfortunately. They're kind of just butting into the building a bit, but there's not much that I can do about that, really. Right, and then see, there are these bigger versions that could potentially go in here if there's room, but there's really not. Look, they're going to stick back through that. That's a medium version, isn't it? Can I get away with that? Just. It is disappearing into there a bit, but I think it's probably the right plant to have there. Again, I can turn them so they look a little different each time. I might change my mind over this, but at the moment I'm going to go with it and just see what it looks like. Okay, I think here it probably needs some smaller ones as well. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm just going to do a bit of turning, so at least we get that variation of look. I can hear my daughter making some screaming. My daughter is now 5 months old, and she's got to that point where she's discovered her vocal cords, and she just randomly lets out these screeches. She's not unhappy or anything. She's just testing out her vocals, which is fine, but I mean, it's a good job we haven't got a dog, because they would not like it. It's piercing. I've never heard a child make such a high-pitched squeal. I've never really spent much of my life around babies. In fact, before I had my own, I never wanted them, and I never intended to have children. Obviously, I met my lovely girlfriend, and she was quite keen to have them, so I went for it. I said, yep, let's do it. And I absolutely love my daughter to bits. I would never be without her now. But it's a surprise. Every day she does something new and interesting. So yeah, it's certainly a bit of an adventure having a child. I would highly recommend it though. It's good fun. Okay, it's looking okay. It's okay. I do think it needs the smaller ones. Not that. Let's see. These are good. But I do think they're probably, yeah, too big. I could go with the small ones, but they're not going to show. Those ones are too big. Okay. Let's go lobster. Okay, let's have a look. See if I bring these to the front. I could have these ones in front of the windows. Or do we want the smaller ones? No, I think the medium ones, because I think to have any sort of impact from down here. No, maybe the small ones. Yeah, I think the small ones. I don't want to block the windows. That's the issue that we've got there. So let's just put one of these in each of the holes, and then we'll see if I can turn them and make them look good. Let's just come out and have a look. Yeah, that looks okay. Again, it has got that nice formal look. What I do need to do again is just get this all twisting. Oops, nearly ended up with that one the same as the one next door. Okay, what do we think? I like that because it kind of hides the windows a bit, but you can still tell that there's stuff going on up there. So yeah, I like that. I like that. So I probably want to duplicate this across to this end. Again, I know they're going to sort of go into the windows a little bit. I'm going to let that go. There's not a lot I can do about that, really. Right, and then let's, just while I'm here, let's just see if I can have these along this little hole here as well. I think just a few. And then I'll decide what goes into these gaps. I think probably the big lobsters can go into there, and I'll probably do, let's have a look, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Nope, I only need 5. Let's see if we can get this looking good along here. Let's get them right to the front of the border, like so. Beautiful. Right, and then yeah, let's try the big ones, I think, in here. Yeah, we've definitely got room for the big ones in here. Oh dear, my daughter's making a lot of noise. Do you know what? I'm just going to pause my recording and go and check on my daughter, make sure everything's going all right. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My daughter's fine. She's just testing her lungs. It's just what they do. Sometimes you just, all you can hear, you know, when you can't see, all you can hear is the screeching, and you just think, oh, is that a happy screech or a sad screech? It's hard to say sometimes, but she's absolutely fine. She's happy and smiley and just wriggling all over the place on the sofa. So it's all good. Right, so let's just get these turned. I should have the angle snap turned off for this, really. All right, then, what do we think? Yeah, I mean, it's very formal, but I kind of like it. It's what it needs to be, I think. Let's just come out and spin around. I think it's fine. I think once we've got more things around here, I think that will look a bit less repetitive. And all around here as well. I mean, some of it may well even get hidden, but yeah, I think that looks pretty good from here, so that's great. I'm going to keep that. I still haven't really thought of what's going in here, although actually, I might have. Right, this metal piece here, I always forget what it's called. Leaves, metal leaves. Let's put that in, metal leaves. Because there are, yeah, look at that. See, we've got, oh, I wonder. Okay, let's just come out here and test something. See, I don't think that's going to be quite wide enough. Let's see if I can put one of these in the middle. Right, let's add them together, and then let's make it a proper tunnel. Not sure quite how long this needs to be, but let's go with that. And let's just move it over here and see what it looks like. See, so what I was thinking is it could actually be sort of up to here somewhere, and then I could bring it across. Let's have a look. See, I love the pattern that it makes on the floor. Now the only problem I've got, yeah, is that last one there, unfortunately, is sticking through there, which is. Tell you what I'll do. Let's have a look. Let's imagine that it's only 3 wide, and let's maneuver it a bit like that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, how does it look? See, I wonder whether I just need to bring it out a bit. Yeah, like that. Can it come down, I wonder? So I'm not sure whether I want it symmetrical, or actually I could bring it and actually create like actually have it onto the floor there and then coming up and across like that. I tell you what I might even do. I might get rid of the curved bit here and just have this going straight across. Let's try that. Let's just get rid of that, and let's just copy this across instead. And it just, yeah, that's pretty nice actually. And in fact, I wonder whether I could get away with having another layer as well. Let's copy that, and then let's move the whole thing so that it starts right on this corner here. And where does that go up to here? It just clips this tree here, but that's not the end of the world. It just looks like the tree has grown up through it a little bit, so that's not terrible actually. But it comes along there. Yeah. Now, see this here, I really like this, and I don't know whether I can use this at the front as well, maybe, because I do like this, and I kind of feel like this makes a nice entrance. I like it over here as well, but I do feel like it sort of belongs at the front here. Yeah, I like that. This area here, I need to do something here, don't I? In fact, these pillars don't look strong enough actually, so let's just tell you what, let's come into here. Let's just highlight all these pillars. I'm just wondering whether I can make these look a bit stronger and sort of double them up like that. Yeah, that's good. And then actually these pieces here, I think, as well, I think just needs to be thickened up. Something like that. Yeah, see what I'm thinking here, it would make sense to have the pathway here and have a few little seats or something, and then a little fence here so that people don't walk through. Obviously at the moment they can't walk through there, But yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. Now, let's have a look. Is there a grid that I can use under here somewhere? No, there's not, is there? No, okay, that's a shame. I might still be able to put some pathway in here, like that. So that creates a bit there, doesn't it? And then I can... No, okay, hang on. Let's just see if I can connect. Yeah, there we go. I can connect that. Not too fussed. I don't think it will let me... Oh, it does let me do that. Okay. There we go. That's good. And then I can put in some picnic benches in here. Hopefully it will let me put a couple down. I think that's all it needs, just a few like that. I think that looks really nice. Looks nice and sort of, looks a little bit random, you know, like they're not in a fixed straight line, which I wouldn't want there, I don't think. Excellent. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do as a little wall here. Actually, let's get back to the limestone because there are some nice. Yeah, see these are really simple pieces, and I could just make a nice edge here, I reckon. Something like that. Now, do I want it? I probably don't want it quite connecting to these pillars. Actually, I could probably bring it forward to go alongside the pillars. I think that might make sense. Yeah, it just creates a little barrier there so people wouldn't be walking through there. They have to go through this nice archway. Yeah, I'm loving that. That is really starting to look like a proper little penguin viewing area, isn't it? I like that a lot. Now, lighting is something that I don't think I've really done yet, have I? I did some over here. I never got around to doing the lighting inside here. So at some point I need to do a bit of a lighting episode, I think. Because I do want it to look good at night. This has been done, so that does look good. But yeah, there's a lot to do with lighting. So I might do that off camera. It's probably not the most interesting thing to watch. So yes, I may well do that. I'm pretty happy actually with this now, with this entranceway here. I do think that looks pretty good. Let's come back out here. I've just got another 5 minutes or so for this episode. So let's just come out here and do a little bit more work on our front area here. So I'm just thinking I can probably just copy this bit over here. Pretty much like that. Let's just lose that piece. Oops. Let's just no, that's fine. Yeah, and then we don't want this. I want this to curl, I guess, all the way around and connect right in at the end there. Again, this is a long-winded thing to do, this sort of thing, but ultimately it generally looks pretty good once you're done. And as I said before, I do want to do more custom stuff rather than using in-game items all the time. I want to do more stuff like this, more creative, get the creative juices flowing. Doesn't always work, but generally it's good to try your own thing rather than just using in-game pieces. I mean, that's why we play the games generally, is to be creative. So I do wonder how long they're going to go with Planet Zoo. You know, they keep bringing out more packs, more animals and things. And I mean, there's infinite numbers really of animals that they could add to the game. But there are rumours of a Planet Coaster 2, which would make sense. I've been racking my brains over what other games that they could do in the Planet franchise, but I really can't think of anything. They can't really do like a city builder, I don't think. I don't think it would work in quite the same way. So I'm really not sure what their plans are, because I mean, if they just do a Planet Coaster 2 and then a Planet Zoo 2 eventually, then you're kind of just repeating yourself, aren't you? And I'm not sure there's a lot of longevity necessarily if they do that. So yeah, I'm not sure. Don't know what they're thinking, whether they're going to try and come up with another part of the franchise. But I guess we just have to keep waiting and watching and find out eventually. Right, now how do I want to end this bit? I'll tell you what I might do is bring it out to here. And then possibly try and take it over into here. If I can get this bit looking good, which is easier said than done. Tell you what I'll do actually, I don't need to make that look good. I'll put a little something on the corner to make it look good. So I can get away with just doing this like that to connect that up. Yeah, because then I can put a little something on the corner like this. Is that? Let's have a look. Yeah, something like that. Don't know what I'm doing next door here, but obviously I can figure that out eventually. But I just want to kind of, actually let's just try and make that look a little bit better. No, doesn't quite look right, does it? Not big enough actually. I think I can get away with bigger. Is that bigger? Or is that, no, that's the same one. Oh, we've got a tall thing. Then that doesn't have the bottom, but actually that still might look a bit better. Or do I want to go big like that and have some statues on it? That could look better, couldn't it? Big old plinth like that. Probably don't want that anywhere else. Maybe just on that corner. Don't think we need it on these ones. Or do we? It's kind of tricky to get that looking good actually there. So no, probably not. I think that's going to be fine there. I think just there. I think, and then I can put a penguin on it, of course, as you do. Maybe one of these nice metal looking ones. Just chilling out there on the corner. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. So I'm still not sure what I'm doing in here yet. It'll probably just be a flower bed, and then I might do the same here. So lots of soil. I might put some plants in. I might not. I might not even do plants. I might do rocks. I could actually just get the I could get the faux rocks in maybe. Although I've got them in there, so not sure that's going to look right. I don't know. I'll think about that. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you very much. Let me know what you think. If you've enjoyed the episode, please do hit the like button as well. And subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Having a lot of fun in this zoo, and it's going to keep going for a while, hopefully. I don't know when my next episode will be out, so just keep tuned, keep listening, and there'll be more videos on the way soon. But thank you very much for spending a bit of time with me. I do appreciate your company, and I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Until next time, goodbye for now.